We hope you brought the aloe and sunscreen.
Bullshit.
Because these takes are scorching hot. Now, get ready for some raw,
You want it raw?
gritty, and unfiltered takes from the old man, Don himself.
She can't say the truth because it does makes her look like an idiot. Because that's what she is.
These are Pop's Takes, right here on BB Nation Radio.
Bullshit.
This administration is full of.
You heard it here first, straight from the old man himself. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Pop's Takes right here on Backwoods Veterans Media. I am your host, J-Dub, and joining me, as always, is my old man, U.S. Marine Corps veteran, and the old breed Marine himself, good old Pops. So, with that being said, please, guys, head over to check our website, backwoodsvets.com, as well as our YouTube channel and everywhere else on social media. Let's get right down to it, old man. What's going on? I know you got a lot on your mind this week.
I cannot believe in such a short time that one administration can completely almost destroy this country. I know that people are getting to the point now where they're starting to take it back. And you know what? I heard something, and I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
One of my favorite football players.
Bart Starr.
Nope. Herschel Walker, one of the best running backs in town.
Okay.
He's running for the state senate in Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yep. He's getting into politics. And one of the reasons he's all about get rid of this racism. We're not racist. Nobody's racist. It's just that you people are trying to make it racist just so you can keep things upset.
Yeah.
But I would agree with that. He was a great football player, and he's a great man. And those people in Georgia, you think about it, and you get him in there, he'll help you out.
All right.
Anyhow, I just had to put that little plug in for one of my favorite football players.
He's out there campaigning already for the guy.
Hey, you better believe it.
Hey,
we need more of it.
There's one of his first major endorsements right there. He's got the Pop stamp of approval.
You need. we need more people like him in our politics.
Absolutely.
People that are for the people.
Absolutely. And speaking of the people, we got a bunch of folks checking in already, man. It's like as soon as we fired up, they already started commenting in.
Hey.
So we got EO checking in. High Tech's checking in, says good evening. So about the schedule for the show. Yeah, we were going to do it last night. However, some events wound up coming up. Let's just say family matters for some folks within the organization kind of took priority. And with that, we decided that we're going to push it back to tonight. Yeah. So,
then we had a little problem there with the computer for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all straightened out now. I hope everybody's there and
got her in, got her done.
We're glad to see everybody chipping in there. And
absolutely.
I got a couple of things to talk about.
All right. Well,
one of the questions go ahead.
I was going to say, still doing check-ins.
Do check-ins. Then.
So anyhow, we got Miss Annie Honeycutt checking in, also known as Queen EP. And let's see who else going down the line. Shane Bomer, good to see you, buddy.
Hey.
And let's see, Dustin Pounds checking in from over on the Facebook side. Good seeing you. Welcome. Let's see. And, we can't forget.
My friend Annie?
Yeah. Can't forget the infamous Carl.
Hey, Carl. How's my boy?
So, anyhow, that's who we got checking. We got folks checking for both the Facebook and the YouTube side. So,
it's great.
The joys of being able to multi-stream. It's a beautiful thing. So, anyhow, go ahead, Bob.
Okay. One of the things I was going to bring up tonight, and I want you people to think about it. We have a country, one of our foreign countries from us, not us, that they actually owed us big time for helping get them freedom and stuff from the Nazis and all that back in World War II.
Oh, you must be talking about the French.
That's correct.
Well, you know what? It
And
kinda,
for the first
we
time,
kind of broke even on that one because they did help us out in the Revolutionary
they did.
and
They
War
did
of
it.
1812. So
Yes.
yeah,
but it's just way after that anyhow. But they were one of our closest allies. And in this short time that this administration has been in office, they have destroyed that whole relationship. That's so bad that the France is so furious that they pulled out their diplomats and stuff out of our country, along with pulling them out of Australia. All something to do with this new order that they're signing and everything. New World Order.
right.
But it's gotten so bad that it's taken our allies. I mean, our allies are furious with us.
Yeah, they're not exactly.
They're dropping like flies. They don't want anything to do with us. And he had a complete disaster today.
Oh,
He had a speech before the United Nations today. Didn't you hear?
go on.
All he did was piss off everybody in the world, every other country.
Oh, you don't say. What happened there?
Just everything that he said and did about his new. Instead of talking about and worrying about what's going on in the world today with the and talking about Afghanistan and how he was going to correct that and all these kind
Right.
of things, all he could talk about was climate change. Well, guess what? If he don't fix some of these other things, we aren't going to have to worry about climate change because it ain't going to make any difference. We won't be here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, how stupid is this guy and everybody with him?
All I can say is
Yeah.
I didn't put his name down on my ballot. That's all I can say. Jump right. Oh God. Fucking America.
Well,
oh man. Oh, and Richie checking in.
yeah. Hey, Richie, how you doing today?
Which by the way, High Tech wants to know, did I show you the video from Australia? No, I have not. So High Tech, if you can send me the link, I will actually be more than happy to share the video on here. So
That's a good idea.
Just saying. So
But it's got him ridiculous, and I just get so tired. You go to I've watched Waters World quite a bit, and I saw that he likes to go out in the street and talk to these college kids and stuff like that about different issues.
mhm.
And if they're so think that this country is so bad that they're well, I want to say that they just don't feel like it's right.
Right.
They think it's so terrible and all that. I have a question for him, and I've got to show. All I want to do is show him one picture
Okay.
down Del Rio, underneath that viaducts and stuff there, that highway. Look at the people down there. Now they're Haitians, they're all kinds of nationalities down there, right? Now, if this country is so bad, and you hate it so much, and you think it's so terrible, then why does all these people want to come here? It must be a lot better than what they're into.
That is a valid question.
And that's my question to them. And if they can't answer that, then they better keep their mouths shut.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you one bit, Pops, at all. So anyhow, here in so I want to play this video, which by the way, High Tech, thank you. Do appreciate it. We are, as soon as I get it to work for some unknown reason, it's not wanting to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here, I'll do this instead. I will say it like that so that way the folks at home can see this. Oh, this is good. This is good. So give me 1 second here. I guess apparently,
What?
according to High Tech, he says no audio. Okay. There's a way to do it. I'll have to figure this out later because this was kind of a last second thing. So let me go ahead and pull that out of the stream, and I will try and figure that out. So anyhow, but it's classic. It is definitely classic. I will at least go ahead. I will share the link on our Facebook page so that you guys can go over and check that out. And it's definitely
it's worth checking out.
It's enough to make you go, wait, what did he say? Oh man. Anyhow, Pops.
I guess I don't know. It's just everybody is down about our country, and I'm not. We still have a great country, and we will fix it. We will get all this. Yeah, over the years, over the history, we have made mistakes in the past. But how many people?
Here, I'm gonna fix that for you. Go ahead. No, you're good.
How many people out there that are complaining about the country now? How many of their family, their ancestors, or their close relatives in the past have given their lives, or a big portion of their lives, to protect their right to dissent?
Right.
And then tell me that once they find that out and once they realize what people have done to give them these rights of freedom that they take for granted and think that they got it all over the world. Well, they don't have it all over the world. I've been there. I've seen it. I know they don't.
Exactly. Which, by the way, folks, if you want to, in the comments here below, I went ahead and added the link to that YouTube video so you guys can check it out. It's pretty good. It is pretty good because what he says has absolutely no sense. I think the man is out looking for the ice cream truck once again. And he says, hang on, Isaiah, let me bring it up. Is that the usual response when that man is speaking? Confusion and general embarrassment? And you're right, Pimp. You're right. I love this country, not the government.
Exactly.
And that is the, sad and unfortunate truth about it. Shane Bomer checking in says, still the best country in the world.
Exactly.
Right?
And we're going to make it right again.
Eventually, it's the missing link. Right? So,
well,
what else you got on that one, Pops?
That pretty well covered my irritation tonight. Is that I watched some of that stuff going on down there. Hey, I will say this. You see what Texas is doing down there now?
Go ahead.
Down there at Del Rio? Oh, yeah. That's great. They're enforcing the law.
Oh, what?
They're enforcing the law. The real law. The law that says the federal and state government law about the people crossing the border and everything. They're arresting them.
Good.
They're putting
Border Patrol's actually doing what they're supposed to be doing.
They're putting cuffs on them and sending them back.
Good.
Not so much as the Border Patrol, but the state police. The Texas State
Way
Police.
to go, Texas.
Yeah. The governor and the people down there have had enough.
How dare they enforce the law?
Yeah.
Hey,
actually,
wait a minute, they're doing what?
That sounds like something Biden would say.
Wait, what?
I didn't write that law.
I didn't say they could do that.
No.
Surprise.
Guess what? He don't make the laws, and he better start obeying them, or he's going to find out he's got a problem.
Yeah, he's going to find himself in a bad place. I'm just saying.
Because the laws were made by the people. And he can't just go in and say, well, I'm going to change this law. It don't happen. He might think it does, and he might get away with it for an instant, but it won't last long. He's going to find out different. Because we are a country of laws.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at what you're saying. I'm laughing at John Bright. He goes, let it rain, Frida, from sea to shining sea. as he's duly wheeled 100-round drums of green tip finally into the air as the eagle caws. Oh, John Bryan, I love you, brother. I really do.
Long may it wave.
Exactly. So what else you got for us this evening, Pops? Or is
that was just a note that I noticed this afternoon that I was enthused about, that people are starting to get the idea that they're going to enforce the law, and the federal government is going to have to start following the law, or they're going to find themselves in real serious trouble.
Well, I think they already are. And
I agree.
And there's a lot of people that have pretty well, they're done. They're fed up. They don't want to deal with their garbage anymore. And a lot of people are starting to finally wake up to the fact of what they're doing, especially when you have, politicians and stuff this day and age that are just, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. They're just being flat blunt about it. Like, well, guess what? Yeah, we're going to do this. And the whole country sit back and go,
wait a minute.
What?
You cannot do that. You don't just one person or one group of people don't run this country. They might think they do, but they don't. It's still a country of laws and run by the people in the country, not the people that think they're the big cheese, the Pelosi's and the Bidens and all
and the
that.
AOCs.
Oh.
Like, I'm the one sitting up here. I'm the one in charge.
Wrong.
No, you're not. You're not really in charge. So,
well, now, isn't she the one who wants to tax the rich?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As she wore that to that friggin' Met Gala or whatever it was, the tax the rich dress.
Yeah.
Is like you're going to an event where it costs $30,000 just for a seat. And we're not even going to talk about what a plate costs
and I'll bet
for the dinner.
I'll bet she didn't pay for it either. I bet the taxpayers did.
Oh, the taxpayers freaking pay for that. Because she's not going to pay for it.
She probably can't. Well, she probably can now. But it's just, what are we going to do? We just can't keep on going, standing by and watching it. We got to start doing something. And I guess that's why I said I was, for Herschel Walker as a candidate and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I think more of us are going to have to get more involved in our elections and stuff, and in the oversight and all that, and try and get more people in there that we can trust.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a hard thing to do.
That is very true. Matt Crosby says, maybe we should get patriotic and restart the government. It's not a bad idea. I'm just saying. But with that, there's a way to do it. I know we keep preaching it. And right now it's fighting a system. We're all fighting the system right now that's broken, is corrupted by politicians on both sides of the aisle. Honest. I mean, if we're going to be honest about it, let's be brutally honest and call it what it is. Both sides have their issues. One, honestly, I see a whole lot more than the other, but there needs to be, we've lost the common ground. We've lost the middle ground where things make sense, where we're able to compromise back and forth. And that, unfortunately, in my opinion, is where we need to get back to. Because right now, we have too much money on either side on the far ends that are causing the problems. You have the extreme left and the extreme right that are, they're strengthened their bases and have pretty much bought their way into both houses of Congress. And now, obviously, at this point in time, into the White House. And it is just, it's horrible to see. It really is.
Let's face it, they're living high on the hog. And the Joe Blow down here on the street, he's lucky if he can afford to even rent a house. I just saw today that they're I talked to you a little bit about the rent prices going way up. And can you imagine?
Oh, I know, right? was it bringing almost $1,900 for a single
it was
bedroom
over,
apartment.
It was over $1,900, $1,960.
It's
right,
ridiculous.
just below $2,000 a month
Yeah.
for a one bedroom unfurnished apartment.
Yeah.
Now, can you see a family of four trying to live in one of them one bedroom apartments?
Oh my goodness almighty.
First off, they'd have to sleep on the floor because they couldn't afford to buy any furniture.
Yeah, they couldn't afford the furniture. Well, here's the thing. How are you going to be able to afford the deposit either? Because it's first and last.
That's $4,000 deposit.
Yeah, first, last, and then whatever your security deposit is.
Right. So you're looking at $4,000 to $5,000 just to get in.
Probably closer to about $6,000. I mean, we're going to be honest about it anymore.
That just goes to show you how long it's been since I had to rent an apartment or something like that.
But I mean, it's just ugly anymore. It really is. So
it's absolutely ridiculous that they're trying to take and just ruin and put under their thumb anybody that has not got all the money, a lot of money.
Right. And that's putting someone's kid through college. Right. I don't even think I paid that much in tuition for a term when I was going to college. I mean, for just to be able to get into, example of what we were talking about, I think for me, for one term of college for tuition for all my classes and everything else, plus books, I think it was like right around $5,400 for a term. So, which really isn't all that bad, honestly, compared to a lot of other colleges and universities. So, but that's neither here nor there. But yes, those are, that's steep. That's steep.
Well, all I can say is let's get our heads up out of the sand and start looking and talking. And when you see these people that are discontent with, uncontent or discontent, whatever you want to say, with this country, or what that they think that it's not free enough, or we're not giving them enough money, or enough of this, or enough of that. They want free this, they want free that, everything else. But somebody's going to have to pay for it.
Yep. And eventually, we're all going to have to pay the piper, because somebody's going to be coming to collect the bill.
And they will, guarantee.
And eventually, that money's going to run out, because ain't nobody going to be able to afford it.
Well,
just saying. So
you can't.
Nope. That's the sad reality of it, unfortunately. But
so many people just don't want to earn their keep.
Bingo.
They want everything given to them, and why should I have to work? You work, you can pay me, so I don't have to work.
No, you get your ass.
Guess what?
You get off your ass and you go to work too.
I'm thankful that all my kids and grandkids, they know better. They're going to do what they got to do to make a living for themselves and their families. And I'm very proud of them for that.
We try very hard. So,
but there's a lot of families like that out there doing the same thing.
Right. Oh my goodness. All right. Someone's going to get harassed because they're blowing my messenger up while on the air. Oh, anyhow. Anyhow, guys, that does it for us here on the show. Pops, your parting words of wisdom.
Keep on trying. We're going to get through all this, and we're just going to have to get together as a nation, and we're going to have to get together and bring things back around to where we have the freedom that we all fought and a lot of our brothers and sisters died for, and our ancestors way before us, what they did. So anybody gives you any crap about the country, you tell them about that. Let them know, hey, all these people that died for you, and you haven't got the decency to even thank them for it.
Exactly. So, which, by the way, Shane, I will get back to you here shortly after the show.
But God bless everybody, and we love you all out there, and just hang in there, and we'll get through this together.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that does it for us here on the show tonight. I will talk to you guys tomorrow night over with our good buddy Ioka Plate, a.k.a. Mr. Matt Crosby. You've seen him commenting along here on the show if you're watching on the YouTube side. So anyway, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow night over there on the Hump Day Hangover over on Spreaker. And
deer season in a week and a half.
Woohoo! All right, guys, we'll talk to y'all later. Good night.